Hi, you're watching Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers here in Brest, the day before the Tour de France begins. I'm with Columbia rider George Hincapie. We're at the team presentation press conference. George, we chatted with you a few days in Girona. Just wanted to get a little bit of update. What have you been up to since then? Tell me how the last few days have been.
Last few days have been relatively calm. We got here on Wednesday evening, and we got all of our new kits, which I think look really good. The casual clothes is awesome. We've met the people in charge of our sponsorship, the Columbia liaisons, which are really nice people, super enthusiastic. And just a bunch of press conferences, team presentations, and a little bit of training. So we're looking forward to starting the race tomorrow and get back to business.
Yeah, the training was going to be my next question. It's I know it's rained here a bit the last few days. I mean, have you guys been caught out in the rain? Talk a little bit about you got the race coming up. You're looking outside. You're seeing rain clouds. How does that affect your ordinary plan coming into the race?
We didn't get rained on yesterday. It was actually pretty nice when we rode. It took us a little bit of time to get out of the city, but once we got out there, the roads are pretty nice, and we did a couple hours, pretty easy. Today we'll probably do the same. Hopefully, it looks like possible rain. Hopefully we'll stay dry. I mean, the weather is complete opposite as it was in Girona, as you saw. I mean, Girona was 100 degrees for the last 10 days or close to it, and here it's probably 70, 65, so it's a totally different climate, but it's kind of nice to get some cooler temperatures.
You know, one thing I had the opportunity to roll out with you guys on the training ride, and one of the things that you and I spoke about that really surprised me and kind of actually validated, my friends tease me a lot about not being very mechanically savvy. I don't work on my bikes much other than changing the flat, maybe cleaning a chain, and you kind of confessed to the same. You said, you don't really work on your bike so much. People might find that surprising. A guy who's on his 13th tour is not much of a mechanic.
Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't trust myself to do anything but change a flat tire and probably add air to my tires. I'm not the most mechanically inclined person when it comes to a bicycle. So, fortunately, my bike's held up pretty well at home this year, and I hope that I have some good friends at home that help me out with the bike stuff as well.
We have a reader question here from Matt Matter, and it's from Simi Valley, California. It's a pretty good question. He says, how are you able to balance all the activities in your personal life, family, real estate endeavors, clothing company, etc., with the training and travel required to race at the Pro Tour level?
That is a good question, Matt. Well, I fortunately have a great support system and support people around me that help run Hincapie Sportswear. My family, my wife is great with the kids. I mean, she does so much. And my extended family too, my parents and her parents really help us out a lot, and really just having great partnerships with my companies. The guys I have 100% trust in, and they allow me to focus 100% on the bicycle, do the training, and do the races, and they take care of the business side of the stuff.
I know your brother Rich is very hands-on with Hincapie Sportswear. I just wanted to see if you could explain a little bit some of the different endeavors you're in. I mean, the Plata Day is a housing development in Greenville, and it's maybe for people who are the uninitiated, you could just explain exactly what it is because it's very unique.
Yeah, we have a couple exciting things going on. Obviously, Plata Day is a housing development that's geared towards cyclists, triathletes, runners, really a place where people can go build a home, a second home, or a primary home, and just live a healthy, active lifestyle. We're going to have a 8-kilometer road circuit around the whole development, close to cars, with a bunch of good climbs in there. We're going to have a state-of-the-art gym. We're going to have club rides out of there. Just a bunch of organized activities. People can go live and really focus on a healthy lifestyle. Obviously, we have the clothing company, Hincapie Sportswear, that's been growing at a tremendous rate the last couple of years. We're super excited about how that's going. And H3O, which is a sports management financial company that I'm also a partner of, that has seen tremendous growth in the last year, and I'm also very excited about playing a bigger role in that once I retire in the next couple of years.
And H3O, the name is for George Hincapie, Scott Hirshhorn, and Mark Holoesco are the 3 H's. So H3O, people might recognize the name because it's the presenting sponsor of the Garmin Chipotle team. So in essence, you also are a co-sponsor of another team. Is that a fair interpretation?
Yes, you can say that. I mean, the main thing of us sponsoring Garmin Hincapie Team is just to try to get the brand awareness for H3O. We want to represent some of the best athletes in the world. We want to help them help them have their financial future secured. With Mark Holowesco is one of the greatest investors in his time, as is Scott Hirschon. So we have a great partnership there, and we're just looking for exposure for that company right now.
Well, in case anyone was concerned about George's well-being once the cycling career ends up, it sounds like between all these different entities, you're pretty well taken care of, and you're going to have your hands full as well once the day comes when you hang up the bike.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, right now the future looks good, and I'm fortunate enough now to just be able to focus 100% on my bike. I'm part of a great team. We got like I said earlier, we got a great American sponsor, which I was super excited about. I've represented some of the great American companies over the last 13 years in the Tour de France, and now to represent another great American brand at the Tour de France is a great experience for me. Then I'm super honored to be part of that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing because 6 weeks ago, both Slipstream and High Road were looking for title sponsorships, and each team has managed to secure an American company that's a very good fit for the professional cycling, both American-based with international interest. It's almost a success story for American cycling.
Absolutely, it's a success story, and it's a great indication of where our sport is heading. I mean, it's still one of the greatest sports in the world, and we have two great American teams in the Tour de France. So I think the future of American cycling is looking great right now.
George, there's a line of people here looking to chat with you, so thanks for the time, and we'll look forward to chatting with you soon.
All right, thanks, Neil.